This week on CWN, our band has advanced to area.
And our football team continues their streak against Toloso. I'm Maddie.
And I'm Aaron, and today is Saturday, October 22nd, 2022. You are watching Calallen Wildcat News Weekly Review.
Calallen Volleyball had their parent night against Laredo Harmony School of Excellence.
Yes, they did. They played amazing, and they continue to impress. Our football team played in the Battle of the Jug last night against TM, where they played strong as usual.
Our Calallen community has stayed busy, and kicking off today's show will be our Calallen Wildcat Band. The band hosted and competed in the UIL region competition on Saturday and received straight ones. Here's Emily with soloists Victoria and Kristen.
Good morning, Cats. My name's Emily, and today I'm here with Vicky and Kristen. So, guys, can y'all tell me a little bit about how the band performed this weekend?
Yeah, so we got straight ones, which means it's an individual Division I ranking, which is the highest we could get, and that'll advance us on to area.
So, Kristen, how do you think the band performed this weekend?
We had a lot of energy in our performance, in both performances, actually. The crowd seemed to really love us, considering we had 2 standing ovations, and we were all really hyped. We will be advancing to area on October 29th, so if y'all would like to come out and support, it's going to be here, and yeah.
That's really cool. Good luck to our band for the rest of the season, and that's all from us. Now back to the studio.
One of our students, Aaron Krizak, is performing in the play Heathers at the Harbor Playhouse. Emma caught up with her for more info.
Hey Cats, I'm here with Aaron Krizak. So Aaron, I heard you were in a show at Harbor Playhouse called Heathers. Can you tell me more about that?
Yeah, so Heathers is this wonderful, edgy show. It's the best way that I can describe it is basically Mean Girls, but if there was a murder. And I'm in the ensemble. I'm having such a good time. I am playing a cheerleader, so if you're going to come, look out for the ginger cheerleader.
Perfect. And can you tell me when we can see it to support?
So this upcoming weekend is our last weekend to go see it. On Fridays and Saturdays, it's at 7:30 p.m., and on Sundays, it's at 2:30 p.m.
Perfect. Thank you. Back to the studio.
I think it's really neat to see that one of our students is doing plays outside of school too.
It is super cool, and this weekend is the very last weekend you can go see that show, Heather, so make sure to do so if you want to go check it out. And speaking of fine arts, our band is going to area. They're doing amazing.
They really are, as always. And it's time for your GP student report.
Yeah, it's super cool to see what GP's always been up to.
Yes, it is. Let's check out what's going on across the bridge.
Good morning, GP. I'm Jonathan Martinez, and here's the latest of what's been going on here at GP. GP holds the second blood drive of this year. Efforts went towards holding the largest blood drive in the Coastal Bend.
The next blood drive is going to be December 7th.
Band students won't be able to attend this week's homecoming dance due to their Division I award at the UIL district. Some students even celebrated this award.
All of us are very upset about not being able to go to homecoming this year, especially the seniors since it will be their last. But we've had to come to terms with it because we've worked for months and strived for area, and we're super excited to go and do really well. So we are upset, but we've had to come to terms with it.
On the sports. Football finished this sweep of the Valley by beating Ed Couch Elsa.
We feel good coming back. We've been on the road for 2 games. They've been 2 long games, so it feels good to come back to our home and play a home game.
Volleyball has 1 more game left until the playoffs.
The whole team is really excited about going into playoffs, and we're really excited to see how far we go, and we can't wait until playoffs.
Tennis finished the playoff run at home against McAllen Memorial.
We're a little bummed out with our placement, but we definitely tried our best, and we're just preparing for the spring season.
That is all the Wildcat news we have this week. If you like what you saw, check out these 2 QR codes below or click the link below. Thanks for watching.
I know GP's band is doing well too, but it's such a shame they can't go to their homecoming dance.
It is a little sad. Speaking of homecoming, homecoming is coming up, and we caught up with Miss Lyons, and we have more information from students to find out all what will be occurring during homecoming week, as well as the dress-up days and hallway themes. Let's take a look.
Good morning, Cats. My name's Emily, and today I'm here with Miss Lyons. So, Miss Lyons, can you tell us a little bit about homecoming?
Sure. Our theme for homecoming this year is Let the Journey Begin, and the classes are going to be decorating their hallways as different cities or destinations that they may want to travel to. So right now we know the seniors are doing Paris, the juniors are doing Hollywood, the sophomores are doing New Orleans, and the freshmen are doing Japan.
So can you tell us a little bit about, like, when clubs, if they want to do a float, what do they have to do for that?
So if you want to participate in the parade, which will be on Thursday night, November the 3rd, there is a form that you have to fill out. If you don't have, that was already emailed to the club sponsors. If you don't have that and need another copy, you can email me and I can get that to you.
Hi, it's Autumn here with Calallen TV, and I'm here with Lucy, Emma, and Candace. So, Lucy, what are the themes for the hallway this year?
So the theme that we picked for this year is Let the Journey Begin. So seniors will have Paris, juniors will have Hollywood, sophomores will have New Orleans, and freshmen will have Japan.
Well, that's pretty cool. And now I'm here with Emma. So, Emma, what are the spirit days for this week?
Yes, the spirit days are going to be Monday. It's going to be Dynamic Duo, which is Mickey and Minnie Mouse, Peanut Butter and Jelly. Tuesday is going to be Barbecue Dads versus Soccer Moms. Wednesday is going to be Team Day, which is your favorite sports team. Thursday is going to be Future You, which is either future college or future career. And then Friday is Go Cats Go, to show your school spirit and wear maroon and white.
Well, those are pretty cool. And now, is there going to be a homecoming parade?
Yes, most definitely. There is going to be a homecoming parade this year on that Thursday, the day before homecoming. Please get your submissions in for the homecoming parade as soon as possible, trying to get everyone situated. And there is going to be a little pep rally right after the parade at the high school stadium, so we're super excited for that.
Well, that's cool.
I'm really excited that homecoming's coming up for the dress-up days and everything.
I am too. This is our last one, so we get to see all the cool mums, garters. We have the parade and everything. It's just super fun to be a part of.
And there was a Conquer the Coast bike ride last month. Here's Will and Ethan for more.
Hi, I'm William from Calallen TV, and I'm here with Ethan Stump. So I heard you were on the biking team. How did you get into that?
I joined with my father. He was riding with the group for about a year, and that's when I joined.
Okay, is this competitive?
We just rode the Conquer the Coast 66 miler as a way to prove that we can do it.
Is there anyone else that is in it with you?
Diego.
What's up, Wildcats? I'm here with Darth Vader, aka Diego Aldaba. And Diego, you were on the Night Riders team for bike racing. So what was it like to be in the Conquer the Coast? How hard was that?
It was pretty hard. There was hills, bridges we had to go through, and it was just a very long ride. I think the worst part about it was the wind. It was always beating on us almost all the time.
And how long did it take you to prepare for something like that?
Well, to prepare for the ride, it took me about a year and a half, just bicycle riding 30 miles a day. It was really hard, much of a challenge, but I pushed through.
And what kind of team members do you have, and how do you all help each other?
We have really good teammates. I'm in the Night Riders. We all help each other out. We all pull through to each other, and we all break for the win for each other.
Diego got to do that race, and it was 66 miles long. That's absurd.
Crazy.
Yeah, it is. Dia de los Muertos is coming up soon. Caught up with Mr. Cuellar about Dia de los Muertos and what all some of our students will be doing. Listen to Will for more.
Hi, I'm William from Calallen TV, and I'm here with Tyler Rodriguez and Mr. Cuellar. So, Mr. Cuellar, Day of the Dead is coming up. What are you guys doing for that?
Well, our Spanish department has been working and preparing themselves for this great celebration of the Day of the Dead. This is a time of respect for our loved ones that have passed away. November the 1st is mainly for the children, and November the 2nd is for the adult. And students are preparing for this project by doing skulls, as you can see here to my left, and they are also preparing altars and just doing their complete service to respect the elderly who have passed away.
Okay, thank you. And Tyler, what all did you do to make that?
So we get some time in class and we get some little different things, we have skulls, we have crosses, we have fruit baskets and stuff, and those serve, like, we put them on altars for the Day of the Dead to honor the dead ones.
Okay, thank you. Back to the studio.
Devin caught an interview with Coach Luna about their sugar cookies they're making in her class. Let's check it out.
Hi, I'm Devin. I'm here with Coach Luna. So, Coach Luna, I heard that you were making sugar cookies. Can you tell me about that?
Yes, our Lifetime and Wellness and Nutrition class got together. They are instructed with all the ingredients and the instructions as to how to do everything. It's kind of here you go, do it yourself. And everybody did amazing today. They did great teamwork. Some of them also made like little cookies and they put the icing in the middle. So their imagination did whatever they could, but they had fun with it. So it was a good day.
You know, I wish I could have some sugar cookies in class.
Yeah, I know, it looks really fun to bake in class.
Yes, it does. Mrs. John's AP Chemistry class conducted a lab last Thursday called Gas Over Water to learn more about gas laws. Let's take it to her for more.
Hey, I'm Dawson here with Calallen TV. Today I'm here with Evan. So what was our experiment about?
So our experiment today, we were basically measuring the amount of gas over water, which is a concept we're going over in the class. And so basically what we did was we got a magnesium ribbon strip that we contained in copper wire, which was non-reactive. We just need something to hold it in place. Because in our solution, we had deionized water mixed with hydrochloric acid. And whenever the hydrochloric acid and the magnesium strip are opposite ends, once they interacted, once the hydrochloric acid flowed down the deionized water to the magnesium strip, it reacted and disbonded the molecule, creating hydrogen gas at the top of the beaker. And again, it's just measuring how much gas we had over water in milliliters. And to do this, we also had to take into account some vapor pressure, because water naturally is just going to evaporate during this experiment due to all the energy that's being passed around and whatnot. And so the vapor pressure from water, we also had to subtract from our data so we can make sure that all of our reactants, the hydrochloric acid and the magnesium ribbon strip, were actually being measured and not the excess water.
And how do you expect this experiment to go?
Well, so far it's been going pretty good. We had the reaction that we had hoped for. A lot of the as in the footage, the hydrogen gas, it started collecting more and more, and there was less of the water, and so it started moving down, and the gas started filling up the beaker more than liquid, which is evident because of it.
And so, did you enjoy this experiment?
I did. It definitely made more sense now, because just on paper it didn't make a lot of sense, but seeing it, it really helps connect the dots with doing the work and all the practice problems over it.
Emma also spoke to Ms. Johns and Sakura to gain more insight on a recent review activity they did. Let's take a look.
Hey cats, I'm here with Miss Johns and Sakura. So Sakura, can you tell me how this assignment helped you?
So it was a really good review, and it's helping me better understand this subject.
Perfect. And Miss Johns, can you tell me what the purpose of this is?
Well, actually, we just finished the unit yesterday. We're doing electron configuration and periodic trends, and so today, it's the day before the review, which is tomorrow, where we're going to review even some more. Their test is on Thursday, and then if they were active and wanted to get outside of the classroom, they could answer the same questions in what's called a loop activity, where by the end, as long as they're answering the same question correctly, they should have all the right answers by the time they're finished. It's just a good way to review material, and so I like to be able, when I can do that, to give a student an opportunity to learn how they want to learn, and that's what today was about.
The weather is cooling down as fall rolls in. For some of our organizations, this means that cold weather procedures must begin. Logan caught up with Mr. Fadias about cold weather procedures with the ag animals. Let's see what he has to say.
Good morning, Wildcats. I'm Jace Hostetter with Calallen TV. I'm here with Mr. Phidias. So, Mr. Phidias, I understand this morning was 40 degrees outside. So, what do the animals in the ag barn, what do they have to do to be prepared for the cold weather?
Sheep and goats, we put some jackets on them, that kind of stuff. And then pigs, just put some nice, clean, dry shavings, some bedding down so they can snuggle up in there. And I think with their body heat, they'll be a-okay. They feel good with this weather.
Thank you for the insight, Mr. F. That's all for me. Now back to the studio.
You know, our South Texas weather keeps hopping around.
That's Texas for you. Now let's send it to Monique with a rundown on sports.
Thank you, anchors, and good morning, Wildcats. Last Friday night, the varsity football team faced off against the Alice Coyotes, and after a close game, defeated Alice 37-30. Michaela and Haley caught up with some of our athletes. Let's get their thoughts on the game.
Last Friday at Phil Danaher Stadium, the Alice Coyotes traveled to Calallen.
At the beginning of the play, I saw them line up. I knew my responsibility was man, but I saw him go to block my corner, so I jumped the screen and I saw the ball coming and I picked up the tackle.
Defense is going great. We're killing them. They can't get a reception. They can't run through our line. We're playing cleaner than them, and it's just showing. We're putting all of our effort into it.
All right, Alice hasn't let up a sack all year, except when we played them, we had 2 sacks, and we held them to 8 yards rushing. So defense did pretty good.
The first interception I had was in the 4th quarter, and that was a momentum-changing interception. And then the second interception I had, it was 7 seconds left on the clock, and they threw it up, and that was a game ceiling.
I had 2 receptions for 53 yards and a touchdown. Shout out to my quarterback for throwing me the ball, and I just did what I do with it.
I had 3 TDs, 200 rushing, and I also had 100 passing with 1 TD. And I want to shout out to Blaine for getting open and scoring after.
I read the linebackers that they had and just got into the end zone.
I'm here with Bryce. So Bryce, you got the winning touchdown in the 4th quarter. What was going on through your mind?
Just getting the end zone. It was a tied game. It's the 4th quarter, and we just work on stuff like that. The O-line opened up the hole for me, and I just ran through it.
All right, and Coach had a trophy there earlier. You have anything to say to him?
He deserves it. He's the best defensive coach in Texas, so we're working for him, really.
Yeah. All right, Coach Campbell, how do you feel about this game? You got the crowd hyped up. It was a really close game. Y'all pulled through in the 4th quarter. How do you feel about that?
We knew it was going to be a tough game, but it was a great win. I think I'm going to go to Disney World.
All right, and what's that trophy you got there?
Hey, Channel 6 does all this work, and they provide all these trophies and things like that. So shout out to Channel 6 and Chris over there. He does a great job.
All right, thank you. That's all from us. Now back to the studio.
The team played TM last night. We will have those results for you next week. The volleyball team also played Alice here last Friday and Laredo Harmony School of Excellence this past Tuesday and came out with the program sweep both games. Tuesday was senior night, and yesterday they took a 10-0 district record into a match against Tolosa Midway. Let's take it to Hayden, who caught up with Coach Pettis for more.
I'm here with Coach Pettis. So, Coach, on Friday you had a program sweep against Alice. How does that make you feel as a coach?
It was excellent. Anytime our program as a whole can get sweeps and wins, that's awesome.
So on Tuesday is y'all's senior night and y'all's last regular season game against Laredo Harmony. Can you tell me more about that game?
Yes, our JV and our varsity team both swept Laredo Harmony, and JV swept them in 2 sets, and then varsity swept them in 3 sets.
So your seniors last night played their last home game. How does it feel knowing that they're leaving and they just played their last home game?
That's sad. They're a special group of kids. I've really enjoyed coaching them over the last 3 years. I came in their sophomore year, and they're going to be really missed for sure.
So y'all play TM on Friday at 4:30.
Yes.
How excited are you for this game?
Super pumped, guys. Okay, right now we're undefeated. They definitely want to win against us, so we need you guys to come out and support us, so you can be loud in the crowd and help us get that win.
All right, back to the studio.
We will have last night's game results for you next week. We have the tennis recap from last week's match against Zapata. Here's Elias with Coach Martinez and tennis players Michaela and Elion for the rundown.
Hi, I'm Elias Timms, and I'm here with Michaela, Coach Martinez, and Elion. Unfortunately, last night y'all came up short 8-10. Elion and Michaela, can you tell me how y'all are feeling after this loss?
Yeah, I think we did really great during doubles. We were up 4-3, I believe, but we lost it during singles. But a lot of our players played great, and we pushed through it.
Yeah, as Michaela said, I think we did great in doubles. Personally, like we did 4-3, we were up, but we just choked it on singles. It was unfortunate, but it happens sometimes.
Coach Martinez, how are you going to move forward next season, coming short in the second round?
So we're going to keep doing what we're doing. We're going to work on adjusting to our opponent, playing strategically, identifying what they're doing and how to counter react whatever they're doing. The kids put on a great fight yesterday, and it was a great season. Of course, we would have liked to move on to the second round or to get into regionals, but from here it's all improving and looking forward to our spring season, which is our next part of our tennis season. So we're looking forward to that.
Sorry for y'all's loss. Good luck next season, and back to the studio.
The girls' basketball team started their season with a first practice last Wednesday. Let's head to Coach Spencer for more.
Good morning, Cats. My name's Emily, and today I'm here with Coach Spencer. So, Coach Spencer, can you tell us a little bit about how today is the first day the girls can practice for basketball?
Yeah, so today is our first official date of the season. We're able to start practice today. So freshmen were in there early morning this morning, about 6:45 or so, and now we're getting some weights done during the period. And then JV varsity kids, they'll come in after school and just start the long road to the end of the season.
That's really cool. Good luck to basketball this season. That's all from us. Now back to the studio.
And that's the latest on Calallen Sports. Now back to the anchors.
You know, Aaron, it's always nice to see Calallen and Toloso fight it out.
It is. It's a super fun game to be a part of and a lot of history there.
Now, here's Candace with today's weather forecast. How's it looking outside, Candace?
Thank you, anchors, and good morning, Wildcats. Today's weather is brought to you by Chick-fil-A. You know, this past week we did see a cool front pass through Corpus Christi with some low temperatures, but this weekend the cool front's going to come to an end with some rising temperatures, right now being 72 degrees, % chance of rain also staying low at 5%, and the winds are going to be blowing from the south-southwest at 9 miles per hour. Looking further into the day, the temperature is going to rise up to 85 degrees, get as high as 86, and then drop down to 79 later on this afternoon. % chance of rain also staying fairly low at 0 and 2%, and the wind's going to be blowing from the south at 16 miles per hour and then pick up later on today. Looking further into Sunday, the temperature is going to rise a little bit up to 86 degrees, % chance of rain also increasing to 10%, and the wind's going to be blowing from the south-southeast at 10 miles per hour.
Thank you, Candace. The weather is looking really nice outside.
Yes, of course, and exactly 9 days to Halloween, so make sure you have your Halloween costumes ready and candy ready.
I'm so excited for Halloween.
I am too.
And that's all your announcements for today, but now it's time for your joke of the day. So guys, what did the pumpkin say to its carver?
I don't know, Aaron. What?
Cut it out.
For all you social people out there, make sure you're following us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at CalallenTV for all the latest updates. Also, subscribe to us here on YouTube to catch all of our latest videos.
And as always,
stay classy, Calallen.